All right, so this is what we've got, a little update on the hen house here. Uh, got it framed out, got all the nesting boxes built and framed in. Got some little design flaws here we have to fix. We've got ventilation here in the top with the harbor cloth. Need to fix those holes up there with some harbor cloth. Got to figure out what we're gonna do. I built the hen boxes and took the tin for the roofs up underneath the siding, and it left a gap there, so I got to figure that out. I mean, just some small little flaws, but overall pretty good deal. I'm not a carpenter by any means, but I think it turned out decent. I mean, if the hens have a problem with it, we'll just cook them up and fry them. So there you go. Anyhow, so that's what we got going on here. I'm gonna put some paint on this thing here shortly and kind of weatherproof it. Got the door here, got to hang it, and like I said, then it'll be pretty much done. Have to put some roosting bars in here, and I think we're gonna go to a building center and get some linoleum or whatever to put on the floor to protect the wood from the deep litter we're gonna put in here. So that's kind of the plan on that. And Boots has been studying and found out a bunch of stuff that we can do for to help the feed situation out. And this right here is a black soldier fly system. And what it is we've taken all of our scraps and stuff and put in a bed of coffee grounds. And the flies will enter through these pipes here and lay their larvae in the coffee grounds. And like I said, the coffee grounds has got food scraps and stuff in it for the larvae to eat off of. And then these pipes coming out are ramps, because the larva wants to go to dirt to lay their eggs. And so what's going to happen is the larvae is going to climb up these pipes and get trapped in these coffee cans, and then we'll use it as chicken treats. So that's one of the ways that will help spread our chicken feed. So another way that Boots has been studying on how to spread the chicken feed, and she's got this fodder growing, and she's just took.
That's old fodder.
This is old fodder here.
There you go.
But we've done some. This is wild birdseed.
Yep.
This is wild birdseed that she soaked for days and rinsed out every day, and it grows like this. The only issue we found is when you put it in a pan, the corn pieces will mold. So we're feeding this straight to the chickens out the jar. But we've got some oats over here soaked, and when it sprouts, it'll make a mat of fodder that grows.
That's birdseed down there. I just put
This is birdseed in here. But this will grow, and it'll be 6 to 8 inches tall and be just like a mat of healthy goodness. But these...
So about 16 ounces of seed turns into about 7 pounds of food.
16 ounces of seed will go to turn into 7 pounds of food. And you can see this was like, this right here was about this much seed in this jar. And you add water, and in a couple of days it soaks up and it comes up to this level right here. So it grows 3 to 4 times its size in 3 to 4 days, which means that it will make the chickens fuller. It's full of nutrients. This is the bag of oats right here that I got from the feed store. So that's how we're stretching the feed out there. And then you can see that Boots has got just any amount of plants growing right here that are ready to get in the dirt. Those beautiful tomatoes down there, peppers, and just all kind of, she'd have to tell you what all they are. I don't know. She's rooting some rosemary, which she has a huge rosemary bush outside. And then we've got the hydroponic system that's growing us some stuff here. So we're doing this to stretch out our food. A lot of this will grow outside during the growing season, but a lot of it will grow year round in this hydroponic system. So we're probably going to build a couple more of these systems. But right now we're just using it kind of as a starter deal. And we have our chicken nursery here. And this is the first group of birds that we hatched out. And it's mixed up with some Tractor Supply chickens. These Rhode Island Reds come from Tractor Supply. And these big chickens are Cornish Cross. They come from Tractor Supply. And you can see the Cornish Crosses and the Rhode Island Reds are the same age. And they're double their size. I weighed one of these big girls a while ago, and she was right at 15 ounces. So, what's up, Red? How you doing? So, these are a couple weeks old. These little chicks in jail here, they were the last hatchlings. And then we got this was something that I ordered from a hatchery. These chicks right here are probably 4 days old now. And this is Cornish Crosses, which is the hatcheries, we waited too late in the season to get an order in, but they're mostly Cornish Crosses. There's some Wyandottes in here. That's what these are. That's a Wyandotte right there. And then there's some Cuckoo Morans, which lay beautiful dark brown eggs. And they're beautifully colored. You can tell. Look at the coloring on that chick right there. So we kind of got a diverse flock. Some are meat chickens, some are egg layers, and then we're gonna do some selective breeding on our good breeds, and see if we can do some colored eggs through some crossbreeding here. And the first batch of eggs that we got that hatched out these big, like these Turkins here, some naked neck, this guy right here, that first batch had a bunch of those in it. And we hatched the eggs, and actually we ended up with 4 ducks. It was in that same batch of eggs. And these dudes are really cool. That's right. And so we've got this. I mean, this is the whole menagerie of timeline here. These eggs have been in 17 days, and they're a black copper Moran and a barnyard mix. And then these have been in for 16 days, and this was 6 dozen eggs that came from the same person that these chicks hatched from. So every stage of growth here. And we're gonna, just like I said, we're here to see. I mean, this is all new to us. We're learning a lot. We're studying a lot, and it's fun to watch. I mean, if nothing else, these things are so entertaining, it's not even funny, or it is funny. They like to roost. We had to put these barriers up because they started flying up and getting out, and then they would get in the floor and they would get to squawking because they couldn't figure out how to get back in with the rest of their guys. So, but it's fun to watch the development of their tail feathers and their coloring and stuff. So we'll keep on showing y'all. I've had a bunch of good comments about y'all want to see this kind of content, so I'm gonna keep on showing you. But that's where we're at right now. We've both been working really hard doing this, and we've been trucking hard, so we've not had a whole bunch of time to do a whole bunch of videos. But look at this beautiful birds here. So y'all hang tight and we'll show you these things as they grow up. But we're gonna have a beautiful flock of chickens, and we're gonna have all kind of eggs, probably these guys probably in 18 weeks or less. And these guys will be 21 and a half weeks will start laying. So this is gonna be fun stuff. We're really looking forward to it. So y'all stay tuned and we'll show you more as we go.